This is Pilote V600SE camper van. It's a 6-metre model and it's got space for 4 people to sleep inside. How do they manage to do that? They've got a form of couchette, like in a train. It looks a bit like that inside. So let's have a look at it. As we can see, we have a model for 4 seats from up there, and I'll give you the bad news immediately. It's nearly €60,000. Coming in, we've got this LED lighting. Quite a lot of companies now do this, put the LED lighting under the awning. I personally think it looks quite attractive. You might think something else. Inside here, the driving position, in the bulkhead, we've got a bit of storage up there. You won't get a great deal up there. You might think, well, what's the point of that? Let's do without it. Is that possible? I don't know. Maybe it's there for structural reasons, maybe not. Looking down, we can see the couchette, as I've decided to call it. Because they're sleeping here for 4 people, it means below you're going to get less storage down there. Having said that, you could always, if you wanted to, you could actually raise it up like that. You could get a couple of bikes or some big boxes or whatever you wanted there, and you could sleep in the bit up there. So whereas it doesn't look as though it's got much storage in it, with a bit of imagination you could actually make more storage there. Now you've also got here this extension here to the kitchen top, so you can make a bit more space there. Alternatively, you might want to use the table. The table is in fact even bigger than this, but as you can see, it actually comes out, so it's an extra 30% can be added onto that. Under the cooker and the sink, so we've got some storage down there. In fact, we've got a fair bit of storage, I would say. There shows the inside, the drawer, and there you got your gas as well. There's your toilet, and it's a pretty big one, isn't it, really, considering it's a vehicle of this size. And you've got a nice size sink in there. You can see where the water goes. You can't often see where the water, you might want to see where the water goes. That's quite unusual, but it means it is easier to get a hold of should you need to get a hold of it for whatever reason. Toilet, and you've got a shower here with a curtain that comes all the way around, should you not want to get the toilet wet. Personally, I wouldn't use it, but then again, I suspect most people actually do. Thin fridge here, and below that we've got a little bit of space. It's a bit of hanging space if you like, although the drawer here, which is below it, that can be made lower or higher depending if you want hanging space there or not. So what do you think of the bed? Do you like that or not? Is that a good idea or a bad idea? Well, the fact that you've got, you could sleep up there. You say, well, I don't need all that space to actually sleep in, don't need piles of air above me. That could be your opinion. Alternatively, you might say, oh, that can just get me claustrophobic. I don't know. Alternatively, you might want to go away with all your mates, or you might decide you don't want to sleep with your partner any longer. Either way, you've got 2 beds there, which adds to your sleeping capacity. Also, up here, we've got skylight, should you decide to sleep on the roof. And built into the skylight, you can see that you've got a light up there as well. It's quite clever. And you've got a light there as well. The lighting all around, LEDs, gives certainly a fair bit of light internally in the van. So, is this a sort of camper that you'd go for? If so, Pilote is the company to approach. And as you probably guessed by now, it's on a Fiat Ducato 6-speed Euro 6 engine. And there's your heating and water and battery controls. Do you like it or not? It's something new that Fiat has brought out for 2018.